and Dislocate. Aavak, Renegade, and Paragon were massively reworked for Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 to add a significant degree of moral depth. This was mostly lacking in ME1. Yeah, I really like it, honestly. I'm really liking it. I'm having to adjust what I expect, but in a good way. I like the adjustment. It's just that Mass Effect 1 trained me, or rather trained my expectations in certain regards. But no, I am actually super down with this.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you.
That Kasumi is an interesting addition to the crew. I can see why she's good at her work. She never reveals anything meaningful about herself. It's all on the surface. It'll be a challenge getting to know who she really is.
Take care, Leo.
Anyway,
thanks for dropping by. How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Nope.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Unread messages. Select. Thank you again from Samesh Bhatia. Commander Shepard. Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wished again to express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Nirali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Nirali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. It is the least I can do to honour the courage with which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely. Oh, that is lovely. I love these little things coming up. Now, I am aware that you can buy DLC called, I think, Genesis, which allows you to effectively make the important decisions from Mass Effect 1. I imagine that would be stuff like on Vermeer, who died. But I wonder if there would actually be the little things, like that particular... it was just a little quest that I did on the Citadel, just easily forgettable, just this side quest you could easily miss, in fact. But it's lovely that there's little nods to it. I'm wondering if that would actually have been covered with Genesis. If you hadn't played the first game, would that actually be in here? Or would Genesis just cover the main things? If anyone happens to know, do let me know. Now, Nala Butler. Commander Shepard, my husband was one of the men serving on Garrus' team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blamed himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it was his fault. My husband would never have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to have him back. But whatever happened there wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. Please, if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him that I sent you this. Well, I don't like there being secrets between me and Garrus, but okay. That's a bit deep. Okay. Aavak, the Genesis comics let you choose the big decisions and things like relationships. You can't choose side quests and loyalty missions. Oh, interesting. I'm actually a little bit glad about that you can't just skip the first game.
How may I help you, Commander?
Well, I was hoping you'd have something to say about Zaid, but apparently
I'll be here if you need anything.
Now then, I need to go and find... I can't go into the tech labs. Were there any other doors that I've missed? I think there was, actually. Was there a door on engineering that I couldn't go into? No. Port cargo hold.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Where do I need to go? Starboard cargo is probably not where I need to be. Crew's quarters. Ah, okay. There may be some places down here. I'm assuming that each person basically has their own place. And that each place that is locked down is...
The starboard observation deck is closed until
Women's
needed.
restroom. I don't want to go in there, even if that is where she is. I'll wait. I'll wait. We can talk later. Port observation deck. Aha! Yes, I knew it. Oh, liquor. Liquor. Sure. It's been a long day. I deserve a little bit. Drink. I didn't pour it just for the sake of looking at it. Although it does look nice. There we go. What on earth is this? Is that some sort of... Oh, it's an arcade machine. Oh, fantastic. I don't want to close the shutters. It's the whole point of being in here. It's an observation room.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it.
Have you filled this with all your stuff?
The painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
I'm getting the impression that KG is not just your part, or maybe your partner. Subtle. I missed it the first time.
Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose.
Classic.
It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Are all these things going to be about KG? If so, I can understand why you want to get that grey box back.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not.
From KG?
There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Thank you very, very much for the subscription there, Undead Cat. What a fantastic name, by the way. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sad for Kumi at the moment. I can see why she wants to get that back now, as much as she
favorite
seems
piece.
to.
Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
Kasumi's got a really interesting character, actually.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands. Their musty smell.
Oh, I totally get that.
It's relaxing.
So I've got a
KG used to
bookshelf.
find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
But I wasn't expecting the observation decks to be turned into bedrooms. That's why I was surprised initially, then I just saw the bed. It's like, oh, hey Kazumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Okay.
I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Okay.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship.
I'm glad.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for letting me know that. It's like, yeah, you can stop. You can stop talking to me now. It's over. You can move on. Move on. Go away. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Hello.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you.
You're more than
I've
welcome.
already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo.
Calamari
Here,
gumbo.
Try a bite.
All right. I'm brave.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again.
Wow.
You really came through.
So
How can I
bad.
help you, Commander?
Do you need anything?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Cannibalistic.
Back to work.
You scallywag, you. I do realize the hypocrisy of that. When the Volus was being racist to Aquarian, I was like, I threw you out an airlock. When he's being racist to the Asari, it's like, oh, you scallywag. Yeah, no, I get that. It was still quite bad. But it seemed more... I don't know. It was disparaging, but more from an ignorant kind of perspective with the Volus was just being mean-spirited, or at least that's the feeling I got. I don't know. The whole tone was different with the Volus, but still, a little bit
Shepard.
dodgy either way.
Need me for something?
Yeah, I just want to talk, mate.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Fair enough.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Right. I am going
Something
to...
different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Oh, God. I'm glad you're enjoying it all the same, though. I do wish you wouldn't just leave your trays all over the place. My bloody ship! Stop messing it up! I'm gonna go to my cabin. Chunk. Hello. Hello, idiot. What?
What's this
why am I
area of the
moving
ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship.
Space hamster.
Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the loft.
Space hamster. Space toilet. I don't think I noticed it. Why is everything so grotty? Goodness gracious me. Hello. Did you just squeak at me? That is so ridiculously cute. Oh my lord. Oh, look at that. We got the Destiny Ascension up there now. We've only got space for one more. Oh no, actually we got loads of space. We got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? 5 more, maybe? I've got fish! Push to feed the fish. Dunk. And they're actually going to feed as well. That's glorious. How lovely. How absolutely lovely. I am pleased. Okay, moving on. Okay, well, I mean, it's 6 o'clock now. I could stop, but I fancy meeting Solus. I fancy going in and meeting the professor. That'll be the last thing I do tonight. And it might be a little while before I stream again, because I'll have a lot of footage to put up. But, I feel frankly bad considering how many people wanted me to go and meet the scientist, and instead I went to the Citadel for an hour and a half. So yeah, we'll go and take care of that as well. Let's go. And yes, for those asking, I do, of course I get the reference of the space hamster. I was frankly surprised that it wasn't called Boo. Hey, El Young. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Etc, etc, etc. Recruit the professor, yes. Let's go ahead. Am I ready for roll for it? I'm always ready for roll for it. Sometimes roll for it isn't ready for me. Don't worry, Star. We're gonna go and get Solus. Don't worry. I expect this game is going to be a long haul. Like, I have no idea how long it's going to take to complete, but I'm going into this fully expecting it's going to be a long time. Shadow Strike, heavy pistol, submachine guns. It doesn't give us a lot of shooty. But we gonna go meet a Turian. You know what? No, I'm going to... Jacob, I'm gonna try and mix up my squad fairly frequently throughout this. It's too easy to get into a position where you have your favorite group and you never take out anyone else. From what I remember of Mass Effect, everyone always levels up. So when you gain a level, everyone gains a level, including the people who weren't on your squad. You just need to level them up the next time you take them. Or at least that was what it was like in Mass Effect 1, which is good. And it takes a bit of the pressure off in that all of your squad mates will always be useful all of the time. But you miss out on so much interaction. Sometimes it'll come to a point of where I will pick someone based on I just think they're better for this. Like, for example, if I was going to a Turian area, then Garrus would make a lot of sense to go with me. Cerberus area, Jacob or Miranda. But I'm going to try vary it as much as I can, just so that we get more of an idea of the people's characters and that sort of thing. But there will be some combinations that'll be a little bit rough. I think we're going in this without very much long arms, but we'll see. We will see. Right, Kasumi, Master Thief. What does this give? Enhances Kazumi's weapon and damage and health. Improves her power and recharge time. Yeah, sure, I'll buy 1 rank of it. Shadow Strike. Cloak and sneak behind a target to deliver a devastating blow that does massive damage and incapacitates weaker enemies. Does even more damage. Sure, I'll go for that. Overload. I like this. Let's go for 2 levels in it. And sure, I guess I'll put that one in there as well. Jacob, you've already spent all of yours, so I'm good. Good to go. You're welcome, Nice Space. I'm glad that you're enjoying watching me play it. Right, what have you got? You've got the Shuriken machine pistol. Let's actually check out. What we got? No, I think that's just basically the better one, so we'll stick with that one. Hello, Midna. What did I carry out? It's getting close to when they're going to expect their breakfast, so I may have to wrap the stream up, once they're due to come up, because I like to give them a good run around first.
Warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Very well, thank you, EDI.
I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
I almost want to bring Archangel with me at this point. There's definitely a part of me that wonders about that. Well... Goodbye. Is there anyone? Gavin, talk. You know what? I think there's going to be more. I think there's going to be more potential for Garrus actually here, given everything. So I will actually grab Garrus and bring him with me. I would like to request a new squad member. Garrus and. I'll take Garrus and Kasumi. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be a little bit more interesting, I think. Because Garrus is going to have more opportunities to, given that they think he's dead. There we go.
Got something to report?
No.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
Alright, I need to get to whatever the... Let me bring up my map. Where is... Transport depot is over there. Apartments, Omega Market, Afterlife, Lower Afterlife, Mercury. The apartments just down there. I guess we're going to have to go to the oh no, there we are. Shuttle to the quarantine zone by the apartments. Okay. Radio.
The attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. Aid vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
End is nigh. Humans are a blight on galactic purity.
Again with this.
You are a blight. And you, human. And you.
Okay. I've had enough of that, Nutter.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
Restricted access. Hello?
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Who do you work for?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Actually, I've still got something to give Arya. And she might be able to give me access to Morden.
End.
Shush!
End is nigh.
I do like how... It's less... Not that Mass Effect 1 was particularly utopian in some ways. There was definitely issues. But this is a lot more gritty. There's a lot more gone wrong now. There's less unifying threat going on, sort of thing. I don't know. Feels like things have gotten... Well, like I said, grittier, dirtier.
Just one more.
More complicated. There's more vice and just criminality.
Arya has work for you, if you're interested.
Always.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
What's the job?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers, a Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Okay. Why kill the Patriarch?
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
The real one.
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that.
So let's say it really loud in a club.
Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Alright.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Okay, I'll
look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
That sounded ominous.
I'll be back when the job is done.
Good luck.
Sounds very ominous. Saving the gate. Because, you know, the prophet said the end is nigh. Last time he did that, everything broke.
What do you need?
This.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
Fair enough. I'd like to go see Morden.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What is
How
he?
do I get to him?
If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Oh, of course.
Thanks for the information.
I remember it
Yes.
telling me that now.
Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Fair enough. Okay, and we go and chat with the Patriarch, who should be down here somewhere. Where is the Patriarch now? Do I need to go down here? Let's run.
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Parrot.
I wouldn't. It's true. Absolutely zero belief. Where is the Patriarch? I need to protect you. Hello.
You again. Greetings.
You have to get out of here.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Somehow I think you want to be hurt.
But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. And see who thinks me important enough to kill.
Yeah, let us be your muscle. We'll help you. You can join in.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
That makes me feel so sad. But yes, good times, good. Find the thugs. Find the thugs in or near Afterlife and kill them on behalf of the Patriarch. And the Patriarch. Where are they? Are they going to be on the map at all, I wonder? Let's go and have a look. That would be super useful, but... Hello. Looking for someone?
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Yes.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
If we can just talk this
You
out.
should have done your homework.
Okay. That was super duper easy. All the Dickens. It was a quick down event. I didn't even need to do anything. Oh, actually, it was over there.
You killed them all.
Indeed.
And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed.
This makes me unreasonably happy.
You, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Don't go that far. Don't waste this. It's a little bit aggressive, but then Krogan, you know.
Use this. Don't ever let anyone think you're weak again.
Thanks to you, I am a Krogan. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Okay, fair enough. Speak to Grizz. Find Grizz in the Afterlife main floor and tell him what happened to the Patriarch. Okay. Ooh. Got 2 Renegade plus 5 Paragon. This way, I think, maybe? Was this the way out? I think it might have been. There we go.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime, an initial surge in
Hush! Everyone who's complaining that I went off and did a side quest, hush! said I will go do the professor, and I will. But for now, I'm doing side quests.
Aria wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
All right, calm down.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Your intel must be faulty.
I guess you're working on old information.
Well, no one would dare cross him with such a powerful Krant standing up for him.
Except Aria,
It's
of
not
course.
what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the
okay.
favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Much appreciated.
We can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Fair enough. So it may be guarded.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
To be honest, yeah, I think Shepard probably does. He died. If dying and then being brought back to life doesn't give you a healthy passion for all the things that are good about being alive, then you may as well have just stayed dead, frankly. You probably already were halfway there anyway. My goodness. Right. Okay.
Come on, let me in.
Also, Kasumi, where are you? I noticed you getting those coordinates. I know what you're up to. Kind of approve. Okay, let me quickly save.
End is not.
I really just want to knock him off his soapbox.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. Did you forget already? I told you, this district is under quarantine until the plague has run its course.
I'm going in for Morden Solus.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Let me in, I'll help out.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
She's not going to be
you're
happy.
stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Oh man, that's harsh.
A quarantine
Harsh times.
zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
Yeah, you're not coming in.
It's safer to stick with a squad who's immune to the plague.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
Yeah, it's not that... It's not that I don't need you, is that... I don't want to risk losing you. You mean too much to me, Garrus, damn it. There we go. I actually assumed it was a plague that would affect everyone, not just Turians, but... There we go. Okay, guns are out. Which means bad times. Hello. Ooh. Dead Turian. Not good. 250 EZO. Good, good. I got too many bullets. Yeah, you can have your shotgun out. I'm gonna pull out... Yeah, I like this. Yeah, you
Gotcha.
get that one out. You can have the heavy pistol.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
Oof. Goodness. Okay. I'm glad I didn't have to shoot you, honestly. I wonder if that's what you get for the renegade option. Yeah, I'm going in. Oh, right, well, fine. Go ahead. Knowing that we'd get gunned down. Scallywags. I mean, to be fair, it's a bunch of... You're not even wearing masks. Brave. Brave.
Good luck in there. The Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Okay. No.
We've been spotted.
Okay. I didn't realize that you would be immediately attacking me. Fair enough. Kasumi. Yeah, you just go there. Take up cover. You would have to rush down to get in cover, which is annoying.
Going silent.
Stay down.
I've seen a lot of bad before. This is worse. Way worse.
Must think burning the corpses will keep the plague from spreading.
Oh dear. That is not good. But yeah, it seemed that quite a lot of people seemed that the initial talk was about it. Or who was it that said it? Was it the Turian or was it the human outside? I think it was the human outside. It said that the plague doesn't affect humans anyway. Are we the only ones that it doesn't affect?
Human.
Thank you very much, Magic Cat.
Guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
You need help.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Okay, well,
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burn Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
You help me. Why?
I do need information, but I wasn't just going to want someone to just die of the plague in front of me.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm going to try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose?
I didn't say that.
What do you wish to know?
Okay, what is this plague? Why are humans, you mean?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Maybe it's Vorcha?
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague?
How did I know
they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
What about Morton?
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
How is he dangerous?
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Effective, though, if you were too afraid to go there.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
Okay.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Goodbye. Bank terminal. Ah, yeah, you know, I'll just be over here. I'm just gonna hack some things. Don't worry. Oh, poop! I missed that. Over there. No. Ah, I meant to go down, but again, to remember. Oh, is that it? Ah, poop. You can't go down. I can't move off the screen. Sorry, move down any further if the row hasn't completely been made visible yet. I need to remember that. I need to remember it. Heavy weapon ammo. Bypass the door. I do like that they lock you out, though. Got a real consequence for failure. Dylan, the girl with me is... Oop. Turian plague victim.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
No, indeed. Let me bring up my... I forget her surname, actually. What is it in here? What is it in here? It's Kasumi... it doesn't say her surname. Gato, I think. She is a thief. Quite a charming one, actually. Play logs. Entry 1.
Bastard sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards.
Oh dear. This is going to be a bit grim, isn't it?
Taking cover.
2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay.
Yeah.
Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
That is rather unfortunate.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though.
Not a good sign. Not a good sign.
Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Sounds like he came to accept his fate towards the end.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Wow. That was actually pretty grim. Hey there, Big Bryce. Yeah, it has been ages since I streamed. Sorry about that. I feel bad. Anyone down there? No idea, but... No, I think it's crashed the game and I have to save the cave. In, like, at least a couple of minutes. No, just keeping the blood pumping, you know. And finally, option 4. This one's a little bit sad.
He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
That's a bit sad. Okay, so saving the cave, which for anyone who doesn't know, is just what people used to say to me in Dwarf Fortress when I would forget to save after a little while, because that too crashed now and again. Now, on the plus side, it does mean we get a second chance to hack this, and I'm not above trying that. Right. Actually, that one. This one. And that one. There we go. 5,000 credits, not too bad. What are we going to find down here? Now, this is where we crashed. So let's save the cave once again. Game saved. Start the bypass. And... Doom, doom. Doom, doom. There we go. Okay, wall safe. Data pads. Dead alien by the looks of it.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off. So hungry it hurts to breathe. Feels like my stomach's digesting itself.
He wasn't infected.
The Suns are coming back. Maybe they forgot about me.
Oh dear. That's horrible.
Bastards. Better than starving to death. The Blue Suns came by this morning and did
Oh, you don't need this anymore, but wow, that's a bit grim.
Turned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague.
Okay. Maybe about 3 hours is the lot before it starts getting a little bit unstable. If there's a memory leak or something anyway, then that would explain why it... Ooh, hello.
Gear up! Oh, taking cover!
Humans, don't touch the flag.
Now you see me.
What I would super like is if... Oh, you're already protected by shields. You can pull them out.
I got
Really, Kasumi? That's fantastic. Ouch.
Gotta hurt!
And then... No.
I got him!
Heal down. He's definitely down now.
Going dark.
Damn it. Dear Lord, Kasumi, you are seriously dangerous. You're all over the place. I approve. Thing in there. You don't half move around. Fair play. Let's go pick up these thermal clips. Okay, this one. Should be one or two behind here as well. There's a couple of places we might be able to go up from. I want to check out what was up that ladder over there. Okay. Shepard doesn't like running for too long. There we go, Medigel. Add another pack. Circuit boards. Sure. 1,000 credits, not 10,000. I wish. That would have been a much better vantage point to have attacked the enemies from. Could have exploded that. Saved us some trouble. Let me save the cave. Okay, now we probably need to go in that direction, I'm guessing. Some more packs. Modified assault rifle.
This is valuable.
Okay. It's gonna be really cool if we can, like, slowly upgrade everything once we've got the scientists recruited by us. Yeah, let's bypass this door. Get into another apartment. There we go. down a little bit, about halfway down. Now, is this just another apartment, or... Looks like... Oh, hello. You need to get out of here. I'd also like some more money.
Oh, thank God, you're human.
Hello.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Worry not. Let's have a chat.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are they after you?
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
What about the Vorcha?
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
Where are they now?
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What about the plague?
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
How does it spread?
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
What about the Blue Suns?
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I'm looking for the Solarian.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
You don't sound too
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You should go there. But why don't you trust him?
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You should go to the clinic, though.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I'll help you, Captain.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky.
Okay.
Maybe we'll meet you there.
Well, I hope I haven't just signed your death warrants by telling you to try, but given how rough things are, I think it's probably better for you to at least try to get there than not. Make sure that everyone is around. Okay. Okay, combat area. Let's go up this time. Put it.
I need cover!
We've met bad things. Is there anyone still alive down there?
Come on over.
Pop your head out. Oh, damn it. Such a bad shot sometimes. I would love it if you could just pull them out. No, you can't see them, can you? Alright, let's use this.
I've got it.
Apparently you have one. Stop shooting my thief! Will not stand for it, I won't. I'm running low on ammo here.
Going dark.
Watch it. Charge it.
I need you. Honestly, I would like you to just catch on fire, please. Come on. Damn it. Out of.
Now you see me.
Reload. Kasumi, fantastic, but make 20 enemies. I have no idea what that just said. I have no idea what's going on with that pyro, but just
going dark.
Screaming at her. Oh, Kasumi. That is super, super brutal. Super brutal. I love it. You know what? This sounds like a good time. And pop. See if that just yanks him out. There we go. That's a little bit better.
The Blue Suns
Oh my
have given
lord,
up
that's
a lot
fantastic.
of
I should have done that
turf.
first.
That doesn't bode well for them.
Well, I am out of the good stuff. Just down to my regular pistol now, but I'm glad I went upstairs this time. See, I do learn a little bit. A little bit. I learn what the game is trying to teach me. Grab that. Super duper want it. Thankfully, it seems that each of those packs actually allows me to reload all of my weapons a little bit. Anything else on here? A couple of things actually. Well, apparently my cloak power does actually give me some... To your enemies, you're invisible. I'm not sure if my super duper cloak power gives me any benefits in damage, does it? Activates a cloaking field that prevents most enemies from perceiving you for a short time. Performing any offensive action breaks the cloak. Level 2, your attacks from a cloak position are significantly more deadly, and if you do not attack, your cloak lasts longer. Ah. Okay. More deadly. Cloak damage bonus goes up to 40%. And finally, Assassination. Cloak greatly increases your damage bonus, while Cloaked Enhanced Cloak increases the duration of your cloak so you can stay hidden longer. It's good. It's good. I'll try and bear that in mind. I actually completely forgot. Completely forgot that affected damage output. I will try to bear that in mind in the future. Explosive containers. Anything else down here? No. Save the cave. There we go. There we go. Ooh, some people are talking about Eve in chat. I approve. I was talking about Eve on the Discord with Sleepy Joe earlier. Clinic. We're almost there. Hello. Hello, Clinic Guard.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
No, I'd rather not, actually. I mean, I could, but I'd rather not. Okay. Weapons locker. Choose loadout. Really? That's awesome. Hello, 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 and hello.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Okay. How about yourself?
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Okay, fair enough. Anyone around here?
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick. I didn't realize how good things were in the district before the quarantine. Never thought I'd miss the Blue Suns.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Fair enough. Where's that go? Nowhere at the moment. Salvage required. I can squeeze through. Hello.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything. Morden says you humans aren't to blame for the plague. But why aren't your kind getting sick?
Well, as long as you just trust Morden to know, then I'm happy with that. Right. Oh, I can just change what I'm equipped with. Okay.
Looking dapper.
Thank you very much, Skeletal Rancid. Interesting name there. 6 months in a row.
Professor,
Thank you very much for your support.
Use melanarin. Plenty on hand. Almost as
Oh.
good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanarin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers.
there.
Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heblacor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
I'm guessing that's Morden. Also, I love the way he's talking to himself. Talking very fast though. Kind of like me. Maybe he's Welsh. Maybe he's not. He's not human, so he can't be Welsh. Maybe honorary Welsh though. Don't mind me while I'm just downloading
This should
everything
come in
you've got.
handy.
Fairly certain I could have bought that in the Citadel for a stupid amount of money. I'm glad I got it for free. Hello? Hello?
Looking dapper.
Big Don just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very, very much for the subscription and the support, which is basically the same thing. It's late. My words, they don't work so well. I'm thinking in Welsh, I'm talking in English, it's complicated. Refined iridium. Refined element 0. Yeah, I'm hoping you don't need any of this, Morden. Because it's mine now. I mean, I'll give it back if you actually ask, but... Oh, that'll be useful. And Medigel. Hello! I would like to speak.
Professor Morden Solus?